Hey, how's it going? Mr. Deadman here. Let's talk about Chris Chan. Now, you probably already know about the situation that Chris Chan violated his own mother. Probably several times. This was disclosed in a phone call that was very disgusting. It sounded like the person on the other end of the call was probably an enabler of some sort. Don't know. But it's been exposed there. It's also been exposed in messages that Chris Chan has sent to somebody, where in those messages he details that several times he's had a rump in the hay with his own mother and described it in very disturbing details. His mom is 79, very old, very wrinkly, very geriatric. Probably smells of urine. Probably wears Depends. And has dementia. So there's no way she was there in the head. There's no way she probably didn't even know what's happening, honestly. I don't even know. It's gross. Disgusting. My question here is Joshua Moon, Null of Kiwi Farms. He runs Kiwi Farms. Kiwi Farms started because of Chris Chan to pretty much chronicleize Chris Chan's life. An archive of it. And in that process, Joshua Moon has had direct contact with Chris Chan, in conversations, has given Chris Chan advice, has taken on the role of internet dad for Chris Chan. So, with that said, I think you know where this is going. How much responsibility, if any, does Joshua Moon have for what Chris Chan did? Now, he as far as I know, he wasn't in the room egging Chris Chan on, but he's also the guy that would try to shield Chris Chan from trolls while completely unaware of trolls that were seemingly to be in Chris Chan's head, telling him to do things. And I say this because in the messages that Chris Chan revealed, it sounds like he was being instructed what to do. He was given advice and taking that advice and what to do for his own mother, towards his own mother, with his own mother. Someone was giving him that information. So what I'm saying is Joshua Moon wanted to be internet daddy for Chris Chan, wanted to shield him from trolls, but then was completely unaware, completely oblivious, was nowhere to be found when other trolls were in his head, coercing him to do certain things. And it doesn't take much for Chris Chan to be directed in any way. He's not some helpless, harmless, autistic spurg. No. He has homicidal urges, bloodlust urges. Apparently, a little touchy-feely when it came to fans at a convention. Oh, but he just brushed over that. Joshua Moon does. And apparently leads to this, where he's very touchy-feely and a lot worse with his own mother. So how much responsibility does Joshua Moon have with this? How much? Did Joshua Moon, would this situation have happened if it wasn't for Kiwi Farms? Or was it going to happen anyway? Was spectating his life and being involved in the kid's life, in the guy's life, he's not a kid, he's like 40, being involved in the guy's life and trying to give him advice, trying to work with him, taking on a role that's not even required of him, not even asked. I don't even know why Joshua Moon wanted to do that. That's so stupid, so dumb. I think the one thing to take away from this is do not be anyone's internet dad, especially some loose cannon wild card spurred that you have no idea how far it's going to go in any direction, because you don't live in the guy's house. Okay, you're not there 24/7. You're not there at all. You're in a totally different country. You just call up the guy. Okay, whatever. He can feed you lies. And apparently, he found out that he does lie to you. Surprise, surprise. You've been lied to. You've been played by some. You've been played by some guy who lives in a delusional fantasy land that people just chalk up as autism. I don't know. Autism seems to be like a catch-all anymore. Autism. Oh, he's autistic. Autistic. I've seen autism. Chris Chan is delusional. He believes he lives in his own created universe of Sonichu and all that stuff. How do you explain that with autism? What? No. There's a better diagnosis that has not been it has not been given. There's something wrong here. Something really wrong when he's in his own little fantasy land, living his own delusions. It seems like a constant psychosis. But anyway, Joshua Moon wants to be his internet dad. I think he does have responsibility. I think Joshua Moon does have responsibility. How much of it, I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I think when you take on that role, when you give life advice to somebody who's clearly not hearing it, when you provide financial assistance for someone who clearly, that's not your responsibility. I don't even know why he was doing that. That's just so dumb of a decision to make. Why would you do that? When you want to be a ringleader of Spurgs, a Spurg wrangler. Dude, you were juggling grenades. At any time they could lash out. They could do something that you wouldn't predict. Why would you do that? And you dedicated this whole website, Kiwi Farms, on that. You made money off the guy. You raised money to give to him. Yeah. I think Null has some responsibility. Hey, if you want to be the internet dad of some autistic Spurg, then you're going to have to take the responsibility, or at least some of it anyway, for what that autistic Spurg does. It just happens, right? So what if he's a grown adult 40, okay? If some 40-year-old went to, do some horrible tragedy out of school, people are going to be asking, who was that person's parents? Okay? How come they didn't stop him? How much involvement do they have in creating that monster? And that's what I'm saying here. I'm saying Null, Joshua Moon, had involvement in creating this monster. And if I was him, I would sever ties with this guy completely, wash my hands of it, and just be done with it. I wouldn't. There's nothing. I would not be hung up with some. I would not be hung up with the morality of I don't know. This is in response really from the Nick Ricada stream where Joshua Moon was talking about how he's hung up on what to do with the money and how to do with the certain things that seems to be obligated to Chris Chan. It's easy. Just refund it. Just refund it. Like, why would you even entertain anything other? Just refund it. Be done with it. Walk away. Last thing I'll say, to think of Joshua Moon, I think Kiwi Farms ruined that guy's life. I don't know too much about Joshua Moon's personal life, but I will say that Kiwi Farms was a big mistake for him. It ruined his life. It ruined his freaking life. Anyway, let me know what you thought about this in the comment section. You guys take it easy.